Okay.
Let us put it out there. This strike had nothing to do with xenophobia. It had everything to do with people who are illegally in the country. Let's clarify that.
I asked one of the guys, hey, my brother, how are you? He says, hey, Oga. And he's like, hey, bruh, me, I'm going back to Nigeria. Oh.
Yeah.
And I am like, why? And he says, no, I miss home. I'm like, you're lying. If you know, you're lying.
We're not going to wait until now.
Yeah, why now? Yeah, why are you guys full in the embassy? Because I always pass there and there's nobody there. Now they're like almost like camping there because they're even sleeping outside the embassy.
Yeah. He can't mimic what is hearing. It's like me. Okay, let me try and mimic Joe Thomas. Like, I wanna know what turns you on.
Woo! Yeah.
So I can be all that and more. It's like it's almost closer to it, man. I'm like, but at least I could have. I was gonna cheat it better than that guy.
Hey, what's up, guys? We back. T's and C's, terms and conditions do not apply here. We are back at it again. T-Man, it's been a while, man. Good to be back, man.
Good to be here.
Hey, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been quite some time. Yeah. But it's good to be back, man.
Yeah, it's good to be back. We were doing other things, guys. We were doing other things. But now we're back. So getting straight into it.
Yeah.
I want to start this episode by asking a question.
Okay. Sure.
My question is straightforward and simple. If you know, you know. What I want to ask is, have they left?
Have they left? Want people to beat us. What are you referring to? I talk about the referees in the World Cup.
I know. Okay, before we get to that one is a different pay game. Pay game. Pay joy. If pasaba patele pila va default, they were loca.
So what about?
No, I'm talking about So for those of you guys that might not have known, there was a strike.
Yep.
In the Republic of South Africa, right?
Mzansi for sure.
On the 30th of June, right?
Yeah.
It was March for March. And so the whole thing was about people that are supposed to leave.
Yeah.
So that's why, hence I started the episode by asking, have they left?
Oh, okay.
Have they left? But for those that don't know, T-Man, maybe you can walk us through what the March to March is. You know, what happened? Basically, what was it about?
What was it all about? Let me just throw in my weight on that one. Yeah. So my understanding of it, obviously, as citizens of South Africa, the people felt or thought, no man, sbaningi la. There's too many of us in this place. So then people said, no man, it looks like we've got too many people that nobody can account for in our country at this point. The numbers can show around 60 million?
Yeah, it's millions.
Yeah, but then people felt like, nah. It looks like there's people who are not documented who are roaming the streets of South Africa. We've got too many people who do not have the right papers and the right documents to be in this country. So, which obviously, as a country that is posing a bit of a risk. Yeah, because
crime.
Yeah, there are so many things. We'll try and get into everything, but I'm just answering your question to say, what was the march all about? Then the South African people said, no, man. We speak to the government. We talk to the government. Our country is flooded with foreigners and they are not documented. We don't have a problem with foreigners, but foreigners must be documented in the country for so many different reasons that we're going to get into. Then the people said, nah, let's as Kulu want them to hear us. Let us voice it out there to say, no, we feel like our country is contaminated with so many foreign people without documents. Then they said, okay, obviously when we talk, guys, you talk, nothing happens. They said, nah, give Mzansi. we do have a way of getting our government to listen to us. Let us utilize that tool.
So
then they said, sorry, before maybe because I just want to finish it before you maybe
ask questions. Yeah.
Then they said, no, guys, let us organize a march and take a memorandum to the government and voice our concerns to say we've got too many undocumented foreigners in South Africa, and we feel like some of these foreigners, how can someone jump all these other countries all the way from the north, coming all the way to the last country on the southern hemisphere, and they all come, then they camp here and they are not documented. Our border gates, it looks like there's no control there. Obviously, there's no control. It's not like it looks like there's no control. So and other means and ways of getting people into South Africa. So, but before maybe you can even respond, let's just maybe look at certain countries where it's difficult to get into that particular country. If you want a visa to, I would say Australia, you won't get it easily. Because there must be a certain amount of money in your account. Yeah. So, and you're looking at, I'm not sure, but I stand corrected. I think UK now, you have to at least have a balance of 50K for visa. I'm not sure, I'm not 100%, but it's somewhere along those lines. A balance of 50K so that you won't be a liability when you get there. You can still be able to come back should whatever happens. And there are things that you need to prove if you're just going there for certain reasons that will force you to come back to South Africa. Like there must be certain things that shows that this person will not just wake up and leave South Africa. There's things that will make him to want to come back. So you have to go through that screening before they can even give you a visa just to go there for a week for that matter. So then that's what happened in South Africa as well. People said, no, look guys, we're not saying people are not allowed to be in South Africa, but right now we can't account for certain people in this manner. If you can't account for a person, if I shoot you now, Cleo, and then I get out of here, they need to do, the forensics will come and take some DNA to try and find out who are the people who were in this room, right? So then with whatever that I can gather, then they can be able to tell that there's a guy, his DNA, this guy is Temba. Then they'll be able to track the possible killers or the killer for that matter. But if they don't have anything that links my presence to my name or to my existence, then who are they going to track back?
Ghost.
Yes, yeah. So that's what happened. That's what I know. That's how I understand it.
So
it was all about turning in the memorandum for the government to control the gates in South Africa in terms of foreigners.
Or in terms of the influx, ne?
Yes.
So it wasn't that because I saw online there's people that are saying, hey, South Africa, hey, they must go. Don't want anyone. So it was not specifically about all foreigners. It was about undocumented guys.
Undocumented foreigners. Yeah. My understanding of it, it's about undocumented foreigners, which is the what does it say? The legislature. What is it? In South Africa when it comes to foreigners, because foreigners should be documented. Each and every country. You can be a foreigner, but you must be documented.
Yeah. Oh, it makes sense. Sense. Now I just saw Kananorai. It's a day where I'm gonna be home, relaxing, enjoying my TV, watching FIFA football. I thought it was just that. So on that day, what actually happened? Because I was asking a friend of mine, hey, Chodin-sang, what's going on? He says, no, we marched. They marched. I was not part of the march. They marched from somewhere, Joburg. They marched to all the hotspots where they suspect that they are illegal foreigners.
There's many foreigners,
And apparently it was peaceful. Apparently there wasn't any...
Not even apparently, it was peaceful. Just each and everywhere, there's always a bit of those rotten potatoes, obviously. But the march was peaceful. They kept on emphasizing that the march is a peaceful march, and nothing else.
So for those of you guys who are in the north, west,
especially
east,
because our viewership is very big that side in the north. So probably most people will want to understand what really transpired, what happened in South Africa.
So all you guys in the north, what happened is that there was a strike. You guys are welcome. You can come. Mara, don't
to
come.
have this discussion.
Yeah, don't come as a ghost. You come here as a ghost, and then you.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's
Yeah.
basically what I got from the info, right? That they can come, and then there was no violence. There was no violence.
Yeah,
Everything was
just
fine.
some naughty boys here and there.
Yeah.
But majority of them, they were just
It was chilled. So everything was okay. Everything was chilled. And come talking about our friends in the north. I passed at the embassy, Nigerian embassy, right?
Yeah.
And I saw there was a lot of people outside. A lot of people outside with the bags and everything.
Yeah.
So me being curious,
Yeah.
I stopped the Uber driver because I was in an Uber.
Yeah,
I was like, so I stopped the Uber driver, and then I was like, hey, my guy, I want to ask them what's going on. Then he says, I'm going to add more money. I'm like, okay, I'll give you 10 rand, don't worry. Then he stopped. Then after we spoke, I asked one of the guys, hey, my brother, how are you? He says, hey, Oga. And he's like, hey, bruh, me, I'm going back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I am like, why? And he says, no, I miss home. I'm like, you're lying. If you know, you're lying.
We're not gonna wait until now.
Yeah, why now? Yeah, why are you guys full in the embassy? Because I always pass there and there's nobody there. Now they're like almost like camping there because they're even sleeping outside the embassy.
Yeah.
And the other one, there's always, I'm good with people, right? So generally the other guy, he's like, no, let me tell you. So I pull him to the side. He says, oh, when I clear from T's and C's, I'm like, yeah, it's me. He says, oh, I love your show. I'm like, oh, thank you. Anyway, long story short, he tells me, no, apparently the Nigerian government, it said they can come back.
Yeah.
They're going to give them transport, free transport.
Sure.
Then they can go back home. And then all the assets that are in South Africa, they just have to list them. And then as long as they registered under their name or under their business, the government will basically ensure that they don't lose. They don't lose their assets. It's either they're gonna go for auction or they're somehow gonna make a way that they're compensated for that.
Yeah.
So one guy, the same guy, Abu. It's his name, but I'm not gonna tell you his surname. There's a lot of Abu, so you can't say
which one is it.
So Abu told me, he's like, hey, me, I'm gonna go there 6 months and I'm gonna come back because there it's too messy. I'm not gonna stay there. I'm like, Abu, you're always welcome here, my brother. So that's basically what I feel like in the streets. But no, those guys line up because it's a free ride to go home. So it's a free ride to go home. Then after a few months, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. And adding on to that. So because I spoke with another guy, that guy is from Congo. Right? So he's been here for 20 years. So as I'm speaking to the guy, we're having a conversation. Actually, I wanted, because, so we were talking there, and then he stays in Josie. So I was asking him, hey, bro, during the strike, what were you doing? He says, I know, we were not out and about, but we were just chilling at home, just like any other day. And he actually told me that the strike was way better than the one that happened in 2008. Because apparently in 2008, it was hectic.
Because I want to clarify the difference about something and this.
About the 2008 one and this one.
Maybe we can clarify something.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, because first of all, let's clarify something. Because this strike had nothing to do with xenophobia.
Okay.
Let us put it out there. This strike had nothing to do with xenophobia. It had everything to do with people who are illegally in the country. Let's clarify that. The 2008, it was not clear enough, hence it was labeled as a xenophobic attack against foreigners. It
was chaotic.
Because we need to clarify that, make it clear. I've got so many foreign friends who will be watching this and seeing me talking about this. Obviously, they know where I stand with this. And it's just the truth, nothing else. So the first one probably was a xenophobic attack, but the second, I'm not sure. I'm not saying it was, but it
the
was
2008
labeled,
one.
it was labeled as a xenophobic attack. But this one had nothing to do with xenophobia. Let's put it out there. So, like I've already said, that it had everything to do with illegal foreigners in our country. But the question is, the people who are in power and in charge, have they even said anything about this? Because it's like I'm going to report a crime to say, guys, in my area, we have got Clio and Temba well known for stealing cars. They're known. We know them. We are giving you full evidence. You can go there now
and
you will
arrest
find
them.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My take on that is how are the governments? And when I'm saying the government, I'm not talking about the South African government only, because first of all, we need to teach our African brothers to be accountable, because people don't want to account when it's time for them to be accountable. If we've got an influx of Nigerians in South Africa, what is the Nigerian government doing wrong that makes people to flee their country?
Yeah.
And when I'm just saying Nigeria, I'm not saying Nigeria only. Ghana, Zimbabwe, wherever. What is it that they're doing wrong? Can they come to South Africa and benchmark, guys? What are you doing right, so that we can also try and implement it in our country, so that at least we can also have what we think you have. Because it looks like you guys are having your bread buttered from both sides. Yeah. Can we? What are you doing to do that? Can we sit down, teach us, show us, or what are we doing wrong?
Yeah.
Because then our government, they've got their own role to play in this. But all the governments, because what frustrates me is people who just stay there and blame. You know, everybody who doesn't know what to do in life, they're good with blaming other people. Yeah, South Africans are xenophobic, blah. If South Africans are xenophobic, then probably maybe for peace sake, why don't you just leave them and go live where you're not going to be treated? Yeah, I'm just saying, because we just need to be fair. I'm not saying people must be chased away. I'm saying, but think of it like that as well. To say, okay, man, then move away from this guy. Go to where you feel like those kind of things. That's how I would approach it. I don't know. So that is why I'm saying there's a guy who was talking. They said this something youth from Nigeria looks way older than any youth I've ever seen.
Okay, youth league.
Yeah, something like that. So the gentleman was talking about. Every South African, they're giving an ultimatum. Every South African who is in Nigeria has got 30 days to leave the country. You should have seen how people were commenting there.
Yeah.
You know, most South Africans.
Which South African is in Nigeria?
Yeah, very good question. They're like,
which one?
Like, everybody was asking, was like, guys, can someone, my surname is Zulu maybe. If you know anyone who's got that surname who's based in Nigeria, are you sure that guy is Zulu? If you know someone who is a Masego, who is a Lituano, whosoever, do you know of any Lituano who stays in Nigeria? But they said, no, in case that's his take. Please, Mr. Whosoever his name was, they said, no, please. They're more than welcome in South Africa then. It's not xenophobic attack. They can come home. Because we're definitely sure they will feel like home when they come back home. Maybe. If that's how you want to address this.
Maybe, because nakuka siaka. Baina nakuka siaka. Barata manaija.
Okay.
Ne, maybe hona le banyana ba bantshi ba kuka siaka ba balenko. Maybe daman o nya go ba ka di plan. Maybe o nya go ba ka di plan. I don't know. Maybe he wants to cleanse. Who knows?
Yeah.
So now it's becoming a tit for tat kind of thing, but it's not. You're right. We're not being accountable.
Yes.
Like for example, ne. So I was talking with my friend from Congo.
Yeah.
You know what? He told me, because he's been 20 years here.
Yeah.
Right? So he told me how he got here. Ne? He told me straight, no, I'm not here legal. He told me.
Yeah.
Mara, you know how he got here? The way he got here, ne, he got a bus from there. Went through the countries.
Yeah.
So, but what stood out for me was when he said they once arrested him. Here in South Africa for not having papers.
Okay.
And then after they arrested him, he had to get a passport, his passport from Congo, right?
Yeah.
So you know how he says he got the passport?
Yeah.
So he says he bribed to get out of the arrest. Paid 1.5.
Okay.
1.5 around there. Small money.
It's just as long as you've got money, you get away around it.
Yeah. So they released him. After they released him, he says he went to not Park Station, somewhere in Joburg.
Yeah.
He says not Park Station, but there's a bus station there.
Okay.
And there was a bus that was going to Tanzania.
Okay.
And then he told the guys, I'm not going to Tanzania.
Yeah.
I'm just going to Bait Bridge border.
Or just to the border gate.
Yeah. He's going to Bait Bridge border. I'm not going to jump into Zim.
Yeah.
Going to Bait Bridge border. Ne? And then he says there, he paid the bus, sharp, he rides, nice, lovely bus ride, wara.
Yeah.
Gets to the border. This is what he told me this.
Yeah.
He says at the border, ne? There's a line for people with documentation.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Passports,
then,
everything.
yes, who has the documentation in order.
Yeah.
Then there's a line.
Yeah.
No, he said it. He says just his exact hand motion was there's a line for people with papers.
Yeah.
Then just
it's not even hidden. That other line is just Uga jump and join that line.
More connect.
Yeah.
So he just says
that's how terrible it is.
He says there's a guy there, an officer, right?
Okay.
That's standing there. He greets you. Okay. He greets you in your home language. He greets you in Swahili, in I don't know what language they speak in Shona. Shona. I don't know the other ones. But he speaks
in any foreign language.
Yes. Okay. In like even
maybe in French. You'll try French.
Yeah, he speaks in all those languages.
How you respond. Yeah.
In Nigerian dialect. I know there's several, but he greets you, and then depending on which language you answer him by.
Yeah.
He has his hand out like this.
Okay.
Depending on which language you answer him on, he says, Edmo man, you're from far. Imagine, huh? So long story short, he paid, then he went into Zim.
Yeah.
So he was meeting somebody who came with his passport from Congo.
Tanzania.
From Congo.
From Congo, yeah.
Yeah, he met the guy in Zim, he got his passport, then he came back.
So right there and there at the border.
That's basically how simple it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But I would believe that Cleo, I wouldn't mention, but we've seen on certain borders in South Africa what you're talking about. Just like what do you call this? Short left, and you going there to get your passport done and everything. But then the next thing, there's people who just also
there's a grassroots.
There's
a grassroots.
I think we have.
It's like
we all know that it's there.
It's like the World Cup referees when they see Messi doing a foul. Grassroots. Let's touch on that real quick.
Before we get onto that, let's clarify as we close this subject.
Yeah.
Guys, the march had nothing, according to our understanding. If there's any South African who used that march for any xenophobic attack, it's just a person. But the march, the way it was addressed to the public, it was not for any xenophobic attack. It was only for addressing the influx of illegal immigrants in South Africa. Thank you. We wanted to do the aftermath of the march. That is why we were touching on this.
Yes. Okay. So the march, there was no violence. Everything was okay. I'm still friends with my Congolese friend.
True that.
He's not selling drugs, he's selling cars. He's selling
Let's
cars.
talk about soccer, ladies and gentlemen, on a lighter note.
On a lighter note. Let's just act like this, like the referees when they see Messi Akapa.
That
didn't see nothing.
Guys, I wanna just talk about for the first time ever, we had 48 teams in the World Cup.
Yeah, that was
normally
new,
used to 32. For people who don't know, those who've never, 2000, I don't know how many World Cups have they seen so far. But in the World Cup, we only get 32 teams. And out of the 32 teams, the most we've had, actually took us a while for us to get to that. We were getting 5 from Africa.
Yeah. Usually it was how much? 2.
It started with 1.
1?
Yeah, it started with 1. You must be you were supposed to be the African champions to make it to the World Cup. Yeah, it was 1.
Mara, Europe it was more.
It escalated up until to 5. There was a time we were given 5. We felt like, at least now we've got 5. Currently, for the first time, 2026, we had 10. 10 from Africa.
No, 9. I get Morocco.
No. Yeah, okay, whatever. Morocco. It is. Morocco is okay, according to the stats, we had 10.
Mara, Morocco. United Nation of Africa, otherwise known as France, dealt with you nicely. Yeah.
No, that is why people have said if they want to excuse themselves from being Africans, then congratulations to our African brothers, France, for beating Morocco. Yeah. So, but then, I just wanted to quickly break this down to say.
So it was 10 countries.
What's your take? Out of the 10, how many qualified to the knockout stages?
Egypt.
Yeah. South Africa
qualified to the knockout.
Around 32.
For the first time in history.
For the knockout stages, even though the knockout stages now were at around 32.
Instead of
16. Remember, from 32, it used to go straight to the
16.
last 16, which was the knockout stages. So if first of all, let's look at it like this. Each and every group has got 4 teams, right? So previously it was 2 teams that qualifies because it was the last 32, so that we can have 16 teams remaining. Then they start the knockout. But right now, because of the 48, and they wanted the World Cup to have 32 teams for the knockouts, then they were taking 3 teams from each group.
Oh,
so yeah. On that note, how many teams in Africa qualified?
Out of 10, ne?
Yeah, out of 10.
I'm gonna say 5.
More than that.
4 minus
luckily,
Morocco.
No. Fortunately enough, it was more than that.
Is it?
Yeah, because of taking the number 3. There were so many. I think we had about 7, 8. I can't remember.
Is it? Numbers. Out of 10, we have 80% pass rate.
Yeah, we had a very good pass rate, but a big but. And I'm talking fade gates, but yeah, like those kind of things. If you understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm saying the numbers there reduced dramatically.
The
last 32, they were like almost eliminating everything that is African. Then we're only left our brothers there in Morocco, Egypt, who else?
Cape Verde.
Cape Verde
Cape Verde
was eliminated.
Senegal.
Senegal was also eliminated.
We
left with Egypt and
Morocco.
Yeah.
They have brothers. They have brothers, guys. Those ones.
We're only left with 2. What is that telling us? Because now FIFA, first of all, remember we used to blame FIFA to say the reason we don't get so many African teams to qualify for the knockout is because we don't have enough numbers. Now we had 10. And what I'm saying, remember I'm an African, make no mistake, 100% African. I am saying, what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong as a
football federation,
Africans
nation
to be able to compete with the best in the world?
I think the first thing I noticed that I feel strong about for all the countries in Africa. I'm gonna talk about Senegal. Let me not talk about South Africa. Senegal, you score 2 goals. Then you just want to defend the whole time.
But at least
the whole time.
How about Bafana would defend before we even score a goal?
No, you know Bafana, what's the problem? Our coach has Alzheimer's.
What's that?
It's that thing we forget. He's too old. That guy is too old. You forget. He says you
can't remember that. We still haven't scored, but he wants to defend.
Yeah, he thinks he scored. So he's like, back to default settings, defend. That's why. Okay, we okay. Let me give him credit. We did good.
Yeah.
We did good. But all these African countries, why are you defending? Why are you afraid to go and chow that thing? Go there and indulge. Go there and chow it. So you're afraid to chow. You haven't even chowed, but you're already defending.
Yeah, we're already in defensive mode. Okay, I don't know, but my understanding, if I were to make a mistake of defending, if I'm leading by 2-0, I would make that mistake. I would use the Argentina-Egypt game. Left with 15 minutes, I'd also fall for that trap to say, guys, let's just defend for these 15 minutes. We are good. 2 goals, we can defend. I would fall for that. I'm not saying it's a right approach, but at least I would fall for such a mistake.
15 minutes is fine.
15
Alzheimer's. 15 minutes is fine. 15 minutes is fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, in that case, I would give them that.
But they didn't defend for 15 minutes. They defended for the first half. After they scored the first goal, they were on defensive mode. And you're playing with people that are world class. They're going to find loopholes. It happened with Senegal. It happened with Egypt. It happened with
Morocco.
South Africa.
What were they playing when they were beaten by Argentina? What were they doing there? What in the world of football were they doing?
What are you doing?
You remember, I think I've said this before in this podcast to say, they were just out there to play what Paul Doleza will call small soccer. You know what? Very small soccer. That's small soccer. Right? So, I think, but in that case, our mentality, we still give too much respect to the European
teams. Now we are scared.
America's, it's Europe, America.
That's why they were defending.
We give them way. Even Asia, Asia didn't do so well. Mostly it was it's still Europe as usual.
It's Europe
Yeah,
right
still
now.
Europe. And so I think we still give them too much respect. And I don't know what else are we missing.
No, other than that, we are missing bribing the referees.
Unfortunately,
Just putting
we
it
can't
out
prove
there.
that.
I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Okay, yeah, the match officiating in the World Cup with the VAR.
I know, Mara.
Yeah, there's many questions.
I can focus on Argentina alone.
Yeah.
Only Argentina alone. The first game Argentina played, there was a clear red card for Messi.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Didn't get it.
Oh, nothing happened. It was nothing.
Yeah.
Then, fast forward, the Egypt game. Too many things happened there.
Yeah.
Too many things happened there. Like they were capping people, they were not revving. It was
okay. Yeah. The game is gone, done and dusted. But where do you think the referee got it wrong? Maybe let's be more technical about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about the first incident where they denied Argentina their goal.
Egypt, you see, bias already. You see,
Egypt. Sorry, yeah. I wanted to say that first goal of Egypt that they denied them.
Yeah. So
just quickly to touch on that, before we move on to stuff. Yeah, just
okay.
To throw in our way
for the people that watch basketball and they don't watch soccer, let me break it down
for them, please,
for you. Ne? So what happened was, there was one Argentine player, right? So the Argentine player is being marked. I get to marking English. Is being marked.
It's being
by
the two
tackled, isn't it? Is that the right word? It's being tackled
by the two Egypt
players. Opponents.
Yeah.
So by mistake, the one Egypt player stepped on
opponent's.
Yes, the Argentina player, right? And then after that, they took the ball. The Argentina player fell down, cried, help me, as they
dispossessed him the ball.
As they normally do.
Yeah.
Then
they went on to
No, but it wasn't like this.
Yeah,
they went all the way,
crossed the line. It was in their own half. They took the ball from their own half. They crossed the line all the way to Argentina's goals.
And it took long. It wasn't like shoot, score.
Yes.
There was a few plays.
They ran with the ball. That's what I'm saying, from their own half all the way to the other end.
Yes, and then they played and then they scored. 2 minutes later, they scored. Don't quote me on this. It might not be 2 minutes, might be less. But a few minutes later, they scored. Then after scoring, they celebrate.
Then VAR say, hey, hang on.
Goal.
There was an incident before that.
And then the referee, that was, I'm suspicious. That guy, I think when Messi's next to him, he says, okay, 1 million. Then I'm suspicious. Anyway, I digress. Let me get straight into it.
Yeah.
So, they scored, they celebrate, goal. Ne? Sharp. After that, after they celebrate, then the referee, then he goes to the screen.
Yeah,
now,
they say there was a foul.
Now they're reviewing something that happened 2 minutes back.
Yes.
To say, you kicked that guy 2 minutes ago. So because you kicked him 2 minutes ago, the goal does.
Yeah, but that's the rule. Man. Yeah. Then they didn't break the rule. Then let's go to the one that.
Wait, so it's within the rules.
Yeah, that one is within the rules. Anything that if the ball is still in play, anything that happened before that, it obviously applies to the outcome of that play at that particular time.
So wait, so they were supposed to give a yellow card?
No, when the Egypt player stepped on the Argentina's player, it was supposed to be a foul.
Yeah.
Then the game was supposed to stop right there and there. So that is why they say anything that happened after that
doesn't count.
It's not legitimate. It had to be taken out. Then they restarted the game by that free kick and they gave it to Argentina. Let's talk about the one that happened against Egypt now, where similar thing happened. An Argentinian player stepped on the foot of the Egyptian. Maybe let me hear your view first before I can say what I saw. Especially, I think, after I've heard so many people talking about it, I went back and I reviewed it myself now. You can also say your...
Okay, my opinion.
Yeah.
Ne? Before I say this, I want to say this. A lot of people I know that favor Sundowns. I favor Sundowns. But a lot of people I know. No, I wanna just make a disclaimer.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know that favor Sundowns. They said, when Sundowns is playing Al Ahly
Yeah.
in Egypt, they treat them very bad. They said that, right? And they said the Egyptians, they suck. They treat them very bad.
Yeah.
So as a Sundowns supporter, I don't like Egypt.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
my view in this is that Egypt, Baba Ropile, they cheated Egypt. This is why.
Yeah.
What happened was
Let's
now.
go technical on it,
Yeah. Mohamed Salah, he has the ball.
Yes.
And then as he has the ball, there is two Argentina players.
Similar to what happened on the other
earlier
end.
on, yes.
Yes.
Two Argentina players.
They're going for the tackle.
Yes. Mohamed Salah is running. That guy, one of the guys comes and he kicks Salah.
He steps on
Salah.
Yes,
And then because if
and
guys
dispossesses him the ball.
I just want
same thing as that side.
Let me just explain to the other people.
Yeah.
The reason why Salah fell, I want to explain to them.
Yeah.
Guys, have you ever walked in the kitchen or in the bathroom somewhere and then you kick the cupboard, the corner of the cupboard with your pinky?
Yeah.
You know that pain?
Yeah.
That pain. That's why he fell.
Yeah.
He felt that pain rushing through his body.
Okay.
And then he fell.
But,
I just
okay,
want, wait.
Yeah.
I want to explain good. He didn't
dive. Of the people.
He didn't dive. That's why I'm explaining.
Yeah. I'm still in agreement with you. Hear me very well.
So that's why he fell. Because that pain of, remember the corner?
Yeah.
That one you were running as a child, you kicked it, then you cried, then you say, "I call it that." That one.
Okay.
Sharp.
Yeah.
That's why
it was
he fell.
supposed to be a foul.
Then they took the ball.
Yeah, and they went on to score.
Then they ran. They
scored.
They
A
ran
winning
fast.
goal.
They ran 30 seconds. Go. Then they scored. It's not like the other one where they played longer.
They scored. They scored a winning goal.
Then it was, unfortunately, it was a winning goal.
Yeah.
And then now the score is 3-2.
Yeah.
Right?
Argentina proceeds to the next stage of the competition. Yeah.
So I, in my personal capacity, with my many years of on the couch refereeing, I am saying that that goal was supposed to be disallowed.
On what basis? From what you just explained. On what? Because they stepped on
the basis that the foul was created prior to scoring.
Of the, can I just say my understanding of the
tell me
how it happened?
Wait.
I went back to look at it more than once.
Yeah.
I'm just saying my opinion as well from what I think VAR is coming from. So what happened there is Salah had the ball. Then as the guy was trying to take the ball to dispossess him, he first touched the ball, and the end product was his foot ended on top of. He stepped. That one you can't deny it. He stepped on top of Salah's foot, but he touched the ball first. And the rule says, if I touch the ball first, then I still have got an advantage. It's not a foul. That's how they concluded that no, this one we can't stop the game because of that.
Let me ask this. I have the ball.
Yes.
You come running towards
to come and tackle you.
I wait. You have the ball.
Okay.
I come running towards you.
Yeah.
As I come towards you, I touch the ball a little bit.
Yes.
Then shang him back. It's a fire in your face.
Yeah.
And then now, because I touch the ball first, it's allowed.
No.
So why can't that not be allowed?
No. There you're not taking the ball. You are doing something that is out of
a foul,
the ordinary.
That one.
No. That's out of the ordinary.
No,
we don't use.
When I'm running,
we don't use our hands. You know what? Because luckily enough, you sold yourself out. You said you are a Sundown supporter, which is what Mutau does every week to our players. He does that every week. He keeps on beating our players with his hands, and they never give him yellow card. So at least you sold yourself out as a Sundown supporter.
I call it the swimming run, this one.
But in any case, so many controversial decisions in the World Cup. Yeah, we can't deny that. Sometimes the VAR, there's things that gets reviewed, there's other incidents that never gets reviewed at all, guys. An incident that we're all waiting to say, hey, I know it's fine, we'll see when they review it in the VAR. They don't review it. Blind eye, it's a fact. That one is a fact.
You know why? Now I'm still saying bribe.
We don't know.
South Africa is not the only country that 80 million bribe, guys.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yeah.
I know. These refs.
Yeah.
Especially the ones in the VAR offices.
Yeah.
Because I agree, you can say, no, sorry, I didn't see, I was looking at my phone. You can make an excuse.
Yeah.
You can say, no.
Man, I was busy. Yeah.
I was on Tinder.
Yeah. At least I was going to do something. No, it does happen. Cleo, Just a quick one. In your understanding, if you look at the current World Cup and look at how we as South Africans organized the World Cup in 2010, what's your take on that?
Me, in my honest opinion, 2010, I didn't go to a stadium, ne? Mara, I felt like I went to a stadium because the World Cup was World Cupping. I think the best World Cup that has been here in the world, the best of the best, it's the one in South Africa, man.
I would say, it's true. It's one of the best we've had. I'm talking in terms of organizing. Let's look at it like this. South Africa is a third world country. USA is a first world country. Canada. I'm not sure Mexico.
Mexico is a drug cartel country.
It's not a first world country.
I'm sorry,
guys. But we managed to host the World Cup single-handedly as South Africa, and it was a success.
Yes, with no help.
Success, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with how USA, because to me, I still feel like this is being hosted by USA. But I feel like we are right there with the best when it comes to organizing.
We set the bar.
Yeah, we are right high up there with the best because we did that single-handedly. If you can look at the size of USA and look at the size of South Africa, and you're like, oh, okay now. Because it's like we took Pretoria and say, host the World Cup. Then the next game we said, South Africa hold the World Cup. Because that's the difference between South Africa and USA. We are such a drop in the ocean if you compare us to USA. We're just a drop in the ocean. But we managed to do what they had to do concurrently with
They need help, they need help from Canada.
Yeah, I still honestly believe that we are good when it comes to that. But if we were only good with other things, exactly the same way we were good with this one.
The World Cup was the best. And you know what's the nice thing about the World Cup? We didn't hear any tender scandal, hospital tender scandal. Nothing. We didn't hear any of that. Everything was according to
maybe manje sesine AI.
Yeah, ne?
Sesine AI. Ngoba ngisafuna sesibheke people are making music using AI. And
that guy can never come Krego.
I don't even know his name.
What's his song? He was singing like this. Guy, okay.
Can somebody please remind me of that song? What's that song?
I'm not dissing him, but he was singing like I'm like, hey, but no matter demon can be pina ikerata so.
Okay, guys.
And can it's a gospel song,
That guy, when he listens to that song, he can't mimic what he's hearing. It's like me. Okay, let me try and mimic Joe Thomas. Like, I wanna know what turns you on.
Woo! Yeah.
So I can be all that and more. It's like it's almost closer to it, man. I'm like, but at least I could have. I was gonna cheat it better than that guy. So that guy can sit and listen to himself and like, it's 6 million views. So like this guy couldn't do that.
I practice. I practice. I don't know. He said that's what he said.
Because I get it out clear. I can't sing. I'm bad. I'm terrible. Cho ke batla rontsha album ga e.
Arontsha.
Ke batla rontsha album ga.
Na ke tefla ko mora. Sedila.
Serious, because I think I've seen a gap there to say, oh, really?
Mara, wait, in his defense, can AI sing Venek? In his defense, because I don't think
it's Venek.
But can AI sing Venek? Because AI is Venek.
No, Mara Sedilaga is a Venek song. What do you mean, Venek?
Like I'm questioning her. Is it really AI? Cause. Hear me out. AI. You if I say AI call Kauhelo, it will say calling Kagugego. You understand? So if I make a song, Karasedilak, it's gonna say
we're not talking about just maybe some few things that you can clearly correct, get AI to correct. Those things you can easily correct. There's an advert they usually play it on Metro FM. This lady is saying, please call Mama S, and AI say, calling Mandla X. it's just how maybe you pronounce it, but yeah, I think if you that good with it, that one I think you can easily overcome it.
Oh, so he found a way to make AI
Yeah.
sing.
So my question, sorry, Neklio, sorry to cut you. I wanted to say, if a person can be that smart to make such a song using AI, can this guy still be that smart to come and manipulate the situation? It's like my dream is to hack SARS one day, billion. So after I hack SARS, will I be that stupid and be caught in the next 15 minutes again?
Yeah,
No. That means I'll be very stupid. But what I'm saying is, if you are that smart, why can't you be that smart to escape the justice system as well? As an example.
Yeah.
Because you should be smart, man. You're that smart to say, okay, I could come up with a song and now I can see it's working. The song, come on.
Get busy. Get busy. Get our phone. I can get video call. Hey, these people. So sorry about that, guys. Hey.
Yeah, sure. No, it's fine. So yeah,
so
that
he wasn't smart enough to.
Yeah, give more pointing a way that I look at things. There's certain things that I'm capable of that I know you can't touch me. If I can get to that level, get something, then I should be able to also have that cover up for a certain period. That kind of thing after Sbaga man who writes open.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
I read a lot of psychology books, philosophy.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes.
philosophy. Hey, so can I reason? But can you go move a tipi pele?
Yeah.
What you could have done, my brother?
Yeah.
Get what how to perform. Already pushing views like 6 million plus.
Yeah.
What you could have done when they say come perform, you could have said, guys, I don't leave my house for anything less than 2 million.
So that they don't easily.
So that no one can. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Maybe. But remember, there's a greediness. He wanted whatever. That 250,000 probably they wanted to pay him. He still wanted it. Cleo, do you know there's an artist by the name of Solimuhulu? Let me help people who don't know.
The one that was jumping.
Yeah. Do you know how Solimuhulu was recording his songs before he started singing himself? He was only mimicking when he was performing live. There's a guy who was go and Google this thing. There was a guy who was singing on his behalf. Do you know him? Yeah, there was a guy who was singing all the albums. We knew about this after more than 10 maybe albums.
Yeah, now he was just jumping.
His was to just get
jump.
But the guy is now just obviously the city and it's just mimicking.
Yeah, he's
but he managed to fool us for so many years.
I didn't know.
So the guy in 2026 can't be better than Solimuhulu.
He can't jump. That's the problem.
That's his problem.
He can't jump. That's the problem.
He needed Solimuhulu to teach him to jump. But you understand my thinking around it to say if Solimuhulu could manipulate us for that long, because nobody ever knew that the guy who's singing there. We only after a long time, after hearing about this, when I even now today, if I can take you, they take that album where that guy's singing and say, listen now to Solimuhulu, you can hear the difference. To say, man, you look how fine, listen how fine-tuned this guy is.
Really?
And the guy was being robbed because nobody knew about the guy. Yeah.
I didn't know until now, eh?
Is it? But it's not only Solimuhulu.
Really?
Yeah, they've done it. They were recording abanye abantu then, but maba staging buying omunye umuntu. It has been happening in South Africa for a long time.
It's like Drake. They say Drake doesn't write his own songs, you know.
Probably.
My God.
So my guy, come on, Batubani, Credo. Where is he from?
Agitz mara na tipi aga ba utsa ra practice a braga. Na next practice.
He's not gonna fly.
Practice session and only busy or record us practice. And that's the reason why.
Mara, I'm not surprised, Cleo, because we do see it even in the Madlanga Commission. People bashapas gomapali just as easy as that.
Crazy. And you know what?
Someone was supposed to be smart. I figure shapas gomapali Madlanga Commission. And I'm like,
I have a theory.
Yeah.
I have a theory as to why. Because you said, why is it that these people, they are smart enough to
manipulate the situation to a certain
but
extent,
not smart enough to get away with it?
Yeah.
I actually have a theory why. I think their problem is confidence. When you are good at something, this is what I see. Like, So me, I like girls. I don't know if other people like guys, but I like girls. So my problem is with this thing of liking girls, I tend to have too much confidence and think because I got Shanda Pa, I can get Ushamain.
Yes.
But that's not how it works.
No.
Because you are smart in creating in selling drugs. I don't want to bash Credo can sing. I don't want to bash him.
Yeah.
But because you are good in selling drugs or hacking, it does not mean that you are good in persuading people. So you might get caught because you couldn't talk your way out of the situation. So that's why I think it's hard. People, we generalize confidence. It's like I'm confident in me singing la-di-da, right? But I think I mistake that confidence or it fuels me for other things. Now, all of a sudden, I think I'm beautiful. I'm not beautiful. I have a big nose. I have a big head.
You are only beautiful to those people who wants to see you as beautiful or handsome or
exactly. And because I'm overly confident, I think I'm the best. I look better than Beyonce. I think that's what happens. Because even if you go to Madlanga, you can see... sorry. You can see that these guys, they are very rich. Yeah. So they're very good at crime or fraud or whatever they were doing or corruption. They're very good at that. But you ask him a question, the guy is sweating buckets. He can't say yes or no. Sweat.
But you know, Mina, what did I pick up at the Madlanga? The Madlanga issue is if I'm used to scaring all of you here, you guys are all scared of me. The day someone scares me, I can't take it. I think that, because majority of these guys are good at intimidating other people. But when it's their time to be intimidated, they lose their cool.
It shows, Hore. It's that, but it's that thing, because Uruwena, Shanda Pa, I think I can go to Shamin and it's not
but I'm saying in this case, remember, it's like, but in that case, that means if I'm used to chowing all the ladies in my area, if a better guy comes and do that, then I'll feel intimidated. I'll put it like that. From what you are saying, from that example that you're using.
So these guys, hey Madlang, can we break it down? Can we break it down for our viewers who are employed, who are running businesses, who are selling food at the spaza shop, who don't have time to sit for 8 hours and watch Madlanga? Can we break it down to them like just a snapshot of this happened. Can we do that for them so that they understand
please,
what's
if
happening?
You've got some few things that we can open our eyes on.
So whoever went to school in high school, there used to be this thing, but I summarize with 10 points. I'm going to give you guys that real quick. So what happened is, one day, there was a guy called Mkwanazi from KZN.
Yes.
one day, Mkwanazi from KZN, he
took his dockets. These things.
They took his dockets. Or they took his toys. They took his toys. Why are you taking his toys? He's playing there. With no, they take his toys.
This whole thing started there.
Exactly. Exactly. They took his toys.
But it's because they were used to doing that.
Yes.
But they grabbed the wrong
from the wrong one. So now they took Mkwanazi's dockets.
He fucked them up.
And then after he took Mkwanazi's dockets, so Mkwanazi is like, oh, you taking my dockets. I'm going to show you. Then Mkwanazi created a press conference, right? And then on that press conference, Mkwanazi is like, hey, this and this and so and such and such are running drug kingpin, this and this and such are corrupt. He spilled the beans, essentially. And then as he spilled the beans, the whole country was in South Africa was like, what the hell? What the hell, man? Oh, Fraki. What did he be? Hey, and then they got upset. And then now they're looking at Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa. What is Ramaphosa going to do? What is Ramaphosa? Now they look at him. Now the president had to do something.
Yes.
So the president, in response,
appointed the Madlanga Commission.
Yes, appointed Madlanga
because of
Commission.
Public pressure. He was out there to do the right thing. It's purely because of the public pressure, Mr. President. We know you're not going to do anything about it. Between me and you, we both know that. Sorry to sound ignorant, but that's the fact. That's the truth.
We're not Mzulu. That's why I'm
so good right pretends are wrong. No, but he was never gonna step up if it was not because of public pressure. It's a fact. We all both know. We both know that.
Let's agree to disagree. Okay. So continue my summary. Continue my summary, guys. So after that, the Madlanga Commission was created.
Yes.
Right. So on the Madlanga Commission, just a footnote for everybody that does not know. So the name of the commission is named after the judge.
Yes.
That's gonna be
Justice Madlanga.
overlooking, right? Or over. He's heading the commission. So that's why this one is Madlanga.
Yes.
What was the other one yesterday? Capture.
Why am I forgetting it?
Zondo. There was also Zondo
Yeah,
Commission.
Zondo Commission, yeah.
Yeah, so it must Zondo. There was also that one, man. Anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
They don't deserve to know us. We don't know them, whatever. So so just so you know why it's called Madlanga Commission.
Yes,
it's not because it's Madlanga, because we like the name Madlanga, guys.
Yeah.
No.
The reigning Chief Justice there, Babiza ngayo.
Yeah. So okay, now Madlanga Commission. So now onto Madlanga Commission. What happened now? Madlanga Commission. Now all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
There's interviews. There's this. Yeah, it's interviews, right?
Yeah.
So they interviewed Mkwanazi, the guy that spilled the beans.
Yeah,
the guy that started the whole thing.
Yeah.
They interviewed him. They interviewed.
And he mentioned names. Didn't
Yes.
just play.
Yeah, he didn't hold back. He mentioned names, and then they interviewed all those people that he had initially spoke about that or accused. Let me say, at the time it was accusing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry for kissing the mic.
Yeah.
At the time it was accusing, right? And then after that, now they're interviewing the people that are affiliated. Now it's like this guy main character comes out, Ket Matala, right? So Ket Matala comes out, he's Gucci'd up. I had a fight with my then girlfriend, is my ex now, because of that situation. Because the whole country, all the girls are saying Ket is innocent, Ket is innocent. I'm like,
because
listen to all the things. I'm like, listen to all the things they say this guy did. This guy is a monster.
According to what
they say. Yeah.
Because Tinas Pepile ungezigiti.
But according to so I end up even breaking up with that girl. But anyway, that's a different story for another day. So Uket, it came out that there's a lady, a slave queen lady. I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid of being
sued.
sued.
It's a public information. It's not like we disclose
What if
something.
she sues us?
For what? So what will she get?
Mara kinyako Mufasa. That's why.
Who's up to that? The Mawa shot was a Marabastad. Oh, it's for no Subasingaluza. Oh, okay. Kubega. Fuel price before Siso Hamba.
Maybe for a chance.
Viewers, yeah.
If I'm rubbing at Gucci.
Okay, so she mentioned the lady.
Yeah, the lady.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned the lady. Now there's like cases, and now they find out that there's guns that were used to kill DJs.
Yeah.
And now there's tender corruption inside there where Cat's company was given tenders. And then now the police, police in Ekurileni.
One of the chief police or something.
Another Mkwanazi.
The bad Mkwanazi.
Yeah, because there's good Mkwanazi, yin and yang. So the yang and yin. So the other one now is like coming out, he's sweating. There's a murder. There's a murder that they did, apparently.
Yeah.
And then Mkwanazi, the police guy, was involved.
Yeah.
And then now the witnesses get killed. There's a witness D that got assassinated.
Yeah.
And then now they got that who assassinated that guy, so that's a parallel case.
Yeah.
And then now, now that I'm talking about it, 10-point summary is not gonna work for this one.
Okay, it's fine. Sisazo IBL because it's still ongoing. Cleo, quickly, fuel prices in South Africa. We don't have cars, but fuel affects us as much as we don't have that. I guess it's affecting everybody's affected by fuel prices in South Africa. But also take currently, we had at least a little bit of something.
Yeah, it went up. I get it normally goes up. It went up.
It goes up about 6 rand something, but it only goes up 67 cents. The worst case scenario, at least now it was a 2 rand something.
Yeah, I don't know, but the taxi did not go down. The taxi price it did not go. Locally, it's still 20 rand.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It's a shout to Jage.
It's too much.
No,
it's too much.
It's
too, and it's because of the war in Iran. It's the war in Iran.
Yeah.
The war in Iran, ne? They confuse me.
Some stage.
Iraq, Iran, Israel.
Iran, yeah.
They confuse me. It's Iran.
It's Iran. This one.
Yeah, they are fighting. And now Iran is closing Uira toll gate. The road is, they told the road where the ships pass.
Yeah, it's
Streets of Hamus, they close it. So they're fighting. What happened?
For those routes now.
What happened? Let me tell you what happened because it's weird, Nyan. So America bombed Iran,
yes.
the prime minister of Iran and his whole family. Imagine.
Yeah.
They bombed him because they say they are nuclear weapons, apparently.
Yeah. As always, they're always trying to find something.
Yeah, so they bombed him.
Yeah.
Then after bombing him, then Iran fought back. Now with the fighting back, now Iran is saying, okay, agree, you bombed us. Now sharp, we're making peace, Mara. You guys are going to pay toll gate.
Yeah.
So that's where we are right now.
Oh.
Okay.
So no but okay, in terms of us, the locals, the fuel it's killing us.
Everything you do. I don't even remember when the last time I ate eggs because eggs are expensive. I don't know why when fuel price goes up, the eggs go up. Why?
No, most of the consumables, they go up.
But especially eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know how to eat. But then aren't you supposed to go and farm some eggs so that we can make some cash for ourselves?
Or
maybe we can try that.
Yeah,
but okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is T's and C's. As you can see, we are still rocking our clothing. The brand clothing is available. They've got some nice sweater for winter. Very nice t-shirts for summer. So all season, the merchandise is available. If you're looking for the merchandise, the name of the podcast is T's and C's because the terms and conditions do not apply like I.
Yebo.
Lo undaba ezithe skanda bomfana lo washela intombi yakhe jimoje nathiwe manang lo mfana wandaba ezithe ngishela ngenze njani nathi awumqome ngani yami kudala kabi simfuna lo. We are signing out. Cleopas, your last words.
Krego kadlala Joe. Umfichare. Hey, peace. We out guys.
Let's check it out.